Now, before I begin this, I wanted to let everyone know I've read all your comments about, are you going to do a stream for the All-Star Challenge? I have literally no idea yet. Less than 2 months away, so we'll have to wait and see when October comes around. But everyone else that I know is down with it, but I'm not fully sure yet. But anyway, speaking of the All-Star Challenge, which is coming up in 2 months, we got some more info about it. Of course, they did the draft recently, which I didn't pay any attention to. Since, you know, the whole concept is ridiculous, especially since it should be, maybe they should have done that in Orlando instead of the World Finals and kept it in Vegas. Just saying. The whole thing is a joke, and it's even more of a joke because it's the fire versus ice event. And as bad as that sounds, it gets even more ridiculous as it turns out all the other trucks that were on Team Fire and Team Ice are not even going to get a Fire and Ice paint. The only thing they're going to get is they're going to have a Team Fire or Team Ice flag for what team they're on. Now, as much as I like that idea, because I do not like them doing the Fire and Ice concept, I would like to see variants in the colors of the trucks. But dude, this is a Fire and Ice showdown. It should be everyone has the same paint scheme if you're going to do it. Or if you're not, then don't even do the Fire and Ice thing whatsoever, as you shouldn't have. The whole Fire and Ice thing is a bunch of stupid fucking crap. I mean, God, that's what the NFL does for the Pro Bowl. Everyone on the AFC and NFC sides wears red or blue uniforms. The only difference is their helmets, which matches whatever their team they're on. So yeah, this thing is just a giant joke. It should have been in Orlando and rotating instead of the World Finals, which should have been in Sam Boyd this year. The whole Fire and Ice concept is ridiculous, and they're not even doing it whatsoever, so they shouldn't even do the Fire and Ice paints at all. And oh God, I've heard so many excuses about, oh, it's too much work or it costs too much money. First off, about the money situation. These are the same people that says Monstram's making record profits. Like I've noticed and said for years now, they can't make up their mind. For one argument, they'll say they're making record profits, but in the other argument, they'll say budget cuts. It's one or the other. Either they're making record profits or they have budget cuts. You can't pick both. It's one or the other. So start picking one and sticking with it. And then time? First off, the event's 2 months still from now. Second of all, those paints take, from what I recall, as long as maybe like a week or two. And some of them, if they're really quick, they can get them done within a day maybe or so. There's plenty of time for them to paint all those trucks. And Feld has all the money in the world to rush it if they need to, so be it. There's just no excuse for this. They should do all the Fire and Ice paints like that. No trouble. But in the end, the whole thing is ridiculous. But hey, selfless promotion. Remember, MTWS will be in Montreal just 2 weeks before the All-Star Challenge if you want to see a real monster truck event. And then, of course, on Christmas Day, MTWS will be in Sam Boyd for probably the most insane and biggest monster truck event ever. So definitely tune in for that, for an actual good monster truck event unlike this.